Hey everyone, this is Louis7 and starting a stream a bit quickly here. So I'm going to be doing Garth Agarwen. I'm actually taking a break from my lore master to do Garth Agarwen on my Runekeeper. And I actually just got the group for the 3-man, so I did set that up first, making sure everything's working. Oops. But yeah, we're ready to start it. So I gotta actually kick this guy in. We'll invite him back once we start. Probably just start with our bread, and that's one I usually start with. And it looks like I missed a message from somebody else asking the level. But we are full. But yeah, now we're just getting off to kind of a frantic start here. But yeah, I am, as I mentioned, taking a break from my lore master. I just thought this would be something fun to do, something quick I can do too. Because I really don't want to be streaming too long because I'm pretty busy again. But I actually did want to fit something in today. And as far as what I can do, kind of, I don't feel like I would really settle down with editing to get a full video edited and rendered tonight before and get that actually done. I don't know what spec I should play. We got a heavy class. I don't know how well this champion can like tank and take damage. But usually a composition's like this fine as long as we have a healer. And I will be doing all the Garth Agarwen instances, so not just the 3-mans. I will be running the 6-man. And there are a few reasons I want to run this, just because I haven't done it on this character, first of all. But I'm also curious how much XP this character gets, and just all the loot and different things I can get, so I'm kind of trying to keep track of that as well. But yeah, this frantic start is kind of just throwing me off on what I need to be doing here. I also cannot hear the game, which is not good if I'm echoing on the stream or anything, but it doesn't look like I am. Yeah, if I like open that. Actually, didn't even go to the chat here, but fortunately there haven't been any messages. Looks like the Bog Guardian's tanking, which is almost, if I was thinking like with my lore master, that's what I would expect. And I will stay lightning here. It still feels like to me lightning is stronger than fire at this point. Good thing with lightning as well as I can kite. I'm not even taking that much damage anyway. And I can make this character some level 32 gear. I just thought of that. It's one of the things I've been doing a ton of crafting on this character, but I didn't actually craft this character or anything. I've talked about this character, but I don't know if I've actually streamed on him before. I actually took a little bit too much damage for comfort there for a second, so it's a good thing the bear got aggro. But my crafting, yeah, I finished. I got Master Tier, Prospector, that's kind of a side thing on him that I don't care too much. Did somebody... Okay, I was just making sure because I asked in the Ken before I asked anybody else if anyone wanted to run, but it looks like he was just asking later. Looks like we're doing fine. I might want to switch on the boss. Make sure we try and do the challenge. I don't even know what you really get for the challenge in this. I don't think it was much XP. It might have even just been reputation and a few silver when we did the 6-man challenge in Fortress. I might have to... I was gonna say I might have to give him a heal, but he healed up, and I'm not getting my actual AoE off to kill any of these guys. I do have Epic for the Ages, like if I can dump my attunement. I don't have... actually do have Steady Hands. That doesn't dump my attunement. Requires either battle or healing. Oh, it switches attunement, that's that one. There's another one I think that actually returns you to neutral attunement, if I remember correctly. I'd have to actually look on my Runekeeper and see. But this one might actually switch your attunement. I have had this character now that I think about it in a few videos though. I've utilized him quite a bit for gameplay and some of the videos I've done. I don't mind going here and killing these guys, I just don't think this is the way we need to go. I don't know, maybe we can go this way and get something. Or maybe, I just don't think Grimbark is this way. For some reason I thought he was the other way, but he might be this way. Oh, in the new update, they're gonna fix that bug with the roots that, like, roots just stay on you. I think the update's releasing tomorrow at 8 AM to 12 PM when I actually could log in on the morning to check auctions or do a little bit of crafting, but won't really be playing much anyway then. And I would probably actually end up doing that earlier. So it's usually it's a not too great time. 8 AM to 12 PM server time, but compared to doing like maybe 4 AM to 8 AM, but I don't know if that's just not an option for them or what with that, but as far as I'm concerned, it's overall not too bad of a time. And this character, his armor, it matches, but it's kind of ugly. I don't think, I wonder what the level 32 set is, because again, I can make that here. I have plenty of materials for it. I don't know why I like inspected that. Looks like they got the no AoE situated. I probably should have switched to healer rather. Go ahead and I want to get on top of the heals before we get like too far into this, so I'm gonna go ahead and like start some heals early so the cooldowns can get going and all that. But also, the quicker we kill him, the quicker we're done with it. It looks like, oh, the beehive defeated the ball guardian, okay. I was gonna say, hopefully the ball guardian isn't attacking the beehives. Oh, I completed one of my deeds. I haven't, since I did a lot of crafting on this character, I haven't played him too much outside of instances, so I'm kind of curious what my deeds are. Because I haven't had to use like many of my, I don't know, I guess even in instances I've used my situational skills somewhat. Just like not as much as I think I would solo. So we'll go ahead and give me an epic for the ages, one more prelude to hope, and give him a bubble. Looks like we might actually need the damage. I don't know if fiery ridicule. At one point that was worth casting even in the yellow line to get the dot stacked up 3 times and just keep the dot up. But to me, I don't know, it doesn't seem too bad of a cast. Honestly, I feel like we should do yellow to kill him quicker, because I can give a quick heal. Don't think, what? Sometimes sustaining bolt doesn't actually return you to neutral attunement like it says. Oh, I have some weak potions. I should actually go ahead and use these. Now I will dump my attunement and heal him. I don't know if the sustaining bolt thing is a bug or if I've just, because on my high level Runekeeper I don't remember that ever happening, so I don't know if they added something new to where that's like a thing now. I unfortunately died there, but I should look at the trait tree. Root of lightning, no. Yeah, I don't see anything that would make sustaining bolt not supposed to work with, wonder, If, yeah, for a longer fight I might need to switch to fire. But I could, if I switch to healing, I don't think we would have enough damage. Oh, that one's already set up for healing. We'll go ahead and respec this one. I think it's Smoldering Wrath is strong enough for longer fights, but most of the fights I've been in have just been so short where lightning definitely out DPS's it. So as far as this goes, I definitely don't want 5 points in that, so we'll get full tactical damage. Essence of Flame, fire type damage. I would want the runestone, but as far as this goes, this will work. Try and get this quickly somewhat set up here. Oh, I have a new driver for my GPU. Okay, let's try this. It actually looks like, compared to the last time I was playing fire, a lot of these skills do a lot more damage. Of course, they have cast times, which is, it's kind of annoying that I have to go all the way up here, but just the little leaves getting in the way. But yeah, it looks like this stuff is doing a lot more damage relative to lightning the last time I played fire, which would have been in the low 20s, so definitely, like we saw with the lore master, things like this can change. But for anything, just because it takes so long for the dots to build up, to get Smoldering Wrath and get that casted, anything, any like the short fights or even trash mobs, in this instance it's going to be faster with lightning. And even the instances I've done, the 6-mans, which have been mainly Great Barrow and Fornost on this character, I've either healed. Now that I think about it, I've usually healed. And I wish, oh, I was gonna say I wish this champion would taunt, or the lore master would get his bear out to taunt. There we go. Well, we got that completed. I want to see, looks like we got regular killing XP. Didn't really get much overall from this instance. As far as XP goes, I would actually need to look back to see what I started XP wise. I guess I can give him a res. So yeah, I might stay fire actually, because our fights are a little bit longer. And going back to what I was saying before I got distracted, anything I've done in Great Barrow and Fornost, even boss fights, they've just been so short where what I was doing, fire was doing good, but looking at the actual numbers, it looks like fire's a lot stronger than it was back then compared to just how much my lightning skills do. Yeah, the only AoE I would have would be the runestone. I might actually grab that real quick. I wouldn't want to get the fire ridicule compared to tactical damage anyway. That should be good. And we are on barrows. Who was the guy? Madoka. As far as loot I got though, gear, doesn't look like I got hardly anything. Oh, I did get this bracelet. That is some resistance versus some morale. I think I'm good with what I have right now. Oops. How did I... Okay. I was wondering how I ended up with my runestone there, but I respect. That is good to know about fire, because that actually is one thing I thought about testing and then I kind of forgot about once I actually got going with the hectic start. But another thing I wanted to test if I was able to DPS was fire versus lightning. Although epic conclusion, that would be nice to get. And as far as fire goes, when I was thinking about trying it again just because it was so much slower, I was thinking when I got SA of fire would be a decent time to try it, and that is actually 7 trait points away, so that is a while away. Now that I actually look, because that's just what I was thinking before I even looked at the character, but SA of fire will be like a huge boost for this character. And as far as AoE damage goes, I'm getting Essence of Flame to actually be an AoE. Otherwise, Essence of Winter is pretty strong right now. Yeah, the Fire Runestone, it isn't good at high level, but at this level and anything on the Legendary server, it actually does relatively large amounts of damage, and it also pulls aggro, and having the AoE just because I don't have any other AoE, it's actually really nice. I don't know why he would think, I guess at higher levels it's not worth putting a point in, but it's really nice at low levels. Because I think I talked about that in that was actually a long time ago, but I want to look and show the numbers it actually does. It does like almost 400, 355 damage a tick, which compared to even an AoE I have Essence of Winter, which is a strong AoE that ticks up to a lot of damage compared to it. And to compare it to Flurry of Words, which it would actually be more like it's a lot more damage than that, but Flurry of Words. It's just pretty weak. I'm so used to having that other skill that I was talking about, SA of Fire. I don't even know, I probably shouldn't be using Distracting Flame to be honest, unless I want the actual threat part of it, but I don't think that's actually that much. Just comparing it to Fiery Ridicule, does a little bit more damage on the dot, but it does tick over 3 seconds instead of 2 seconds. For some reason I remember the Runestone lasting longer. It says 11 seconds. Last fight I thought it didn't last as long, so maybe actually I wonder if it was pulling aggro and it died from that. Because it didn't seem like the one time I used it actually fully ticked. Oop. I wonder if this guy's Ball Guardian's on aggressive or something, because he just seems to be attacking random things. Unless the Lore Master is actually just attacking random things. It's a possibility too. Probably worth the stun here. Lightning's pretty fun though, it's good for solo and shorter fights like I was talking about. But I kinda wish it had overall a more sustained DPS just to be another option in instances. Because I do have a lot of fun playing it still. believe, yeah, we get this guy. This one, for some reason, I'm just like way less familiar with this instance compared to the other ones. I guess it's the one I've run the least out of the 3 Garth Agarwen wings. Do gotta watch my morale some, but so far I'm safe. Oh, healed from something. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I wish this champion would taunt some. That would be pretty helpful. I think I can run back. We'll try it. Hopefully I don't pull aggro on anything from running back and cause a mess from that, but that would be helpful if I can actually run back and do something. So I just need like 2 more trait points and I'll get Essence of Flame to be AoE, which will be nice. So they killed the boss. And to check the loot. Unfortunately, the loot here has decent stats on it. It's just not stats I want. Is this? Yeah, this is one where we can't defeat the banner whites. Ouch. Oh, try to get yellow off. I don't know. Sometimes the fellowship maneuvers, they just go like really short. And I try to use it as late as possible so I can finish getting some of my skills off. I tried to run away real quick and get my bubble off, but I didn't quite get it. But we can just wait here. It looks like they'll handle this rest of this pretty somewhat easily. I don't know. He's kind of stopped dying now. I don't know why the champion's in AoE spec. That doesn't... I thought he was in single target, especially the earlier instance, but... if he has the 2. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we really actually need me to be on healing spec. At least from what I saw in that fight, I did die, but I could have started running away and kiting earlier. And if I go healing, a problem we run into is that we just won't have enough damage. Hopefully the champion does go redline though. I think that would be helpful. Because we just need to kill the boss real quick. Oh yeah, well, I accidentally crafted all these glazed medium leathers from my brushed medium hide, so now I can't make anything in those. Medium hides are pretty easy and cheap to get though. Okay, we are going to start way back here this time, and I'm going to use my handkerchief. Yeah, it looks like he switched to redline. I thought he was in redline the whole time. That's why I didn't know why he would have been in AoE for this boss fight. And for some reason, the Lore Master decided to go Yellow Line and have the Raven out. I don't think that's like a horrible choice given our group, but I think it would be better if he was still in DPS or the blue line. And at least had something like a Ball Guardian or Bear out. But it looks like we'll get through this fairly fine. So Steady Hands is the one I want to use. That should be enough of a cushion to at least get some damage off here. I think that's the main thing I just ended up missing on the first fight, was actually getting my bubble, and the champion being in red line definitely helped this time. Runestone, it can still tank, right? Take aggro. It should be targetable, I would think. Well, we got the fight done, right? I feel like this champion's not going to stay. He kind of seems a bit impatient here, but I feel like he's not going to stay for the first air, Oakart, the escort, and the optional quest. But I'll go ahead and, or was it Madoka? Oops. Somebody said they already ran the 6-man. Okay, it was the champion. But yeah, we'll go ahead and run that one, and I don't really have much to do. This guy's just sitting in the crafting hall, so I don't have much to do while forming the group. But if I try to do something, it would probably end up distracting me anyway. We got Manvan guns there. Let's see, what do I need to tailor? I need to tailor this character some level 32 gear. Columbiana. Isn't he? He's a level 50. Oh yeah, he did say any runs. I don't know. I don't know if he would get deed progress. So we got 3. Should be, hopefully one of them can tank. I just want to make sure we don't have to specifically look for a tank. Okay, now to try and craft this character some gear real quick while searching. Ooh, I remember this robe. It's the one I have on my Lore Master, actually. Just make sure. I always have to check to make sure there's not a more useful one. Definitely rather all that vitality. That's a lot more morale. I don't know how much damage he would do, but since he's a kin mate, normally I would want to run it kind of on level. So if I'm going to say your name right, Oguzon, the legendary server that's more crowded, as far as I know, is overall Anor, mainly because it was the first released one, but both of them are pretty popular as far as I know. This character and all my characters are on Anor. I guess this is the best one. The shoe's not too appealing there. But yeah, normally I would want to run something like this on level, but that's fine right now. Not really seeing any great shoulder pads either. Guess I'll make the dwarf make ones. They're still better than what I have. Did I crit both of the... No, I didn't crit the robe. Did I get any more tells? Moon Dance, that was the last one. Okay. We'll go ahead and start it, I suppose. Kinda wish this was a scaling instance just so we could go a little bit higher level. One thing I hope, I don't know, I wonder if we will get XP. I know we can still get the quest progress and all that, and the mob XP isn't all that significant. What did I end up getting? About half a level, not half a level, but half a bar of XP for each run, and I'm rested. I'm gonna actually check my stream here, go back to the beginning and see what I was at. Yeah, so I got, with the rested XP, about half a bar each 3-man. So it's not really all that much XP. I guess, just to be safe, I'll go ahead and respec to the blue line. And heal. Let's see, we want Mending Burst Pulse Count mainly, and then need the Healing Runestone. Mending Burst Healing, Power Restore. I think they fixed the Power Restore. Because the Power Restore from Prelude to Hope was... I only crafted one piece that I'll end up equipping. I'm gonna go ahead and equip that then. And we have the level 29, yep. Okay, so I am in healing here. Oh, and I just deleted Mending Verse. Kind of annoying dragging skills around, but there's no real other way, I think, to like really have that set up. Right? Okay. I was wondering where all my heals were. I'm still, compared to like way later in the line. Okay, I'm still getting mob XP, that's nice. Oh, I do have Flurry of Words. That's actually something that's pretty easy to use as a healer Runekeeper. And it gives them plus 3% incoming crit chance. Which is, and this with the level 50, it's not too significant, but it is a little bit of a, this is not how I usually have my healing set up. So I usually actually have some other stuff at like 3, but this is approximate to what I actually wanted at. Yeah, we do have 3 champions, and a Warden AoE is pretty good. A lot of people, well, some people don't underrate it, some people might even overrate it, but I might be one of those people, but a lot of people do underrate Warden AoE DPS, especially since they were updated, and just compared to Champion AoE DPS, because Champion AoE DPS is instant, whereas Warden, it takes a little bit more time to build. And the champion does have more targets that are hit. Plus, if he is level 50 here from my kin is looking for deed progress, I feel like I'm gonna end up tanking this if I'm doing so much healing if we don't have like a proper tank spec. But yeah, for level 50, I don't know like what deeds he was here for deeds, but I don't know like what deeds you can do. I feel like doing a full clear would be more beneficial to him. Let's see how much power this can restore. was gonna say that said 73 to 105, but that's morale. It's like barely any power, but if you do use it on yourself, it refunds the power cost and gives you a little bit power, so it's more than nothing basically. I probably have final word. My silent skill as one of my deeds. Actually, I didn't mean to use it there, I was just thinking about it, and then I ended up using it on nothing. So as far as deeds, this character needs critically hit with any writ. See, that's like a very nice deed, I think. Something easy to do, you can do it in any spec. You get rid of lightning, rid of fire, rid of healing, rid of health, that's what it's called. So you can do it in each spec, even though you have to actually be in the spec to get the writ. Idris. I don't know why a lot of groups go, why is that? Normally loot. I didn't change any loot settings, did I? Loot roll, round. Nope. I would have thought that would have been like a personal loot thing that you just get. As far as blue line goes, it looks like the lightning skills would be, I don't know, just not too many skills. It's basically fire rated kill versus scribe spark, but over time fire rated kill would do more damage. And you do get the frost damage buff in the blue line from, actually it's the first set bonus. So Essence of Winter actually does a lot of damage on the spec. Can I get more rested XP? I have nothing else to use my destiny on, so I just use it on my highest level character that's not Louis, which is this character. Oh yeah, if you actually step in the pool there, some of these gloom waters pop up. So many are in debuffs. I think the only thing that actually debuffs at this point is damage dot. Oh, I should probably actually heal. Takes a second, but I can get their health up. The nice thing about healing is you can be pretty under-leveled and still heal an instance as long as you don't actually get hit and start taking damage if you don't have enough morale or mitigation to defend against it. But as far as healing goes, you don't like have to deal with deflections, and healing right now in the game, at least my Runekeeper healing's pretty strong, so I could somewhat keep up a higher level group, like maybe a level 40 group I could keep up with. Maybe. I don't know, I'd have to actually test that to see. That's just kind of from what I've seen, it's something that I think is possible. I get more of these resistance instead of the red pass again. What was I? Oh yeah, I have a trait point to spend, that's why I was like going to this. Don't really know, probably might even, well that will's not useful actually. Not useless, but not all that useful either. Yeah, there's just not much to get here. Probably just get Rune of Endurance. I think this is an issue I ran into with my level cap? Is he level cap? My Runekeeper? Thinking he... yeah, he's level cap now. Level 120. I don't know, because I haven't played too much update 23. Besides my Warden and Lore Master, actually, so... I forgot if I actually got my Runekeeper to 120 and did anything on him, but I did get him to 120. Got my Warden, I was actually going through the questing in the zones, and I'm still technically in the middle of Grey Mountains, Ir and Mithrin. And my Lore Master, I got him up. I did Warg Pens to get him up to 120, so I could do the endgame and see if it was something I enjoyed, first of all, but that's when I discovered I wasn't enjoying it too much, and near that same time is when the Legendary servers were released, so it was just good timing for that. I don't even know who I'm healing, I'm not really paying too much attention. I think I just seen this guy taking some more damage. This is the... not the one, okay. I was wondering if this was the no AoE one, but I think it's safe. I'm not... wait. Okay, I was just making sure I wasn't echoing. I think I heard it must have been like the Warden shouting, doing battle preparation stuff. Kind of just thought about this, but my thumbnail is of a Lightning Runekeeper. Now I stopped playing Lightning pretty early on, but because I thought I would be playing more Lightning if I didn't have to heal, but it's all fine. This is a long chat. It's a lot of morale actually on that club. Too bad I can't craft right now, that'd be pretty convenient. Oop. Saw him swinging his sword at us. So this one I might actually get a little bit of an opportunity to heal again. It's really nice when you get rousing words, because then you don't have to worry about like putting as many hots on general members of the Fellowship that aren't tanking or taking that much damage. Whereas, right now, just to be safe, I like to... they aren't taking that much damage anyway, but if there's any like AoE damage being taken, I like to go ahead and proactively put up some of my hots. I don't know if I'm lagging right now or if we just killed them real fast and he's kind of doing his thing. Okay, he's doing his thing. Hey, Axel Guinea. Oh, we have worms attacking us. Guess I'll go yellow. What did we get? We got heavy armor boots. Unfortunately, not all that useful again. Could probably... I was just thinking about my runestone could probably be updated. Seeing all these weapons in my inventory, no runestones. Runestone mainly used for the stats though, instead of like weapon DPS. Oh, I'm healing. For some reason, just when I like open my UI again, I was expecting to be in yellow line. It would actually add a little bit to my fun if somebody would stand in the bad stuff this time. I don't know if there is anything to stand in this instance. I just haven't had all that much to heal. Well, we failed the challenge. I don't know what the challenge was, probably no AoE. Seems to be typical of challenges. My inventory got full fast. Don't need those shoulder pads either. Hey, Rock Hair. So you haven't played LOTRO for a while? Yeah, LOTRO I think is pretty fun on the legendary servers if you're familiar with those. They're a good thing to join. The only downside, I suppose, is you have to be VIP and the whole level limitation if you're just like playing for solo questing and don't really care about grouping or seeing a bunch of other people as much. Gonna see. Okay. I was gonna say, hopefully we're gonna do it. Normally, whenever I do this, we do Dunling first, but actually the past 2 times I've done this instance, for some reason, it's been the opposite order. Must be just low enough that I can't cast that. I think this used to provide a damage buff. Oh no, maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. No, it decreases incoming damage. The heal on it actually doesn't look like overall too bad. Compared to Prelude to Hope, but Prelude to Hope, that's not... Actually, Prelude to Hope, that's something that I underrate a lot because it does a tick every 1 second, so it eventually does heal quite a bit. Okay, you haven't gone through Rohan, Gondor, or Mordor. Honestly, some of my least favorite parts of LOTRO, which probably doesn't sound good if you're trying to get back into it, if you're already finding it hard to get back into LOTRO again. This is the one where you have to kind of loop around. Or I think you have to loop around, maybe there is a shorter way. I don't know, 2 of them are like over here, so I kind of want to check out what they're doing. Oh, you can get here like way quicker. I don't know who's here. Where's the level 50? Okay, he's right here. I'll go ahead and go help the other people. I don't want to leave them behind. I want to have something to heal. We can go this way. I'll heal. Where? What? Okay, I guess we're going down this way. Guess I'll just end up healing myself. And by the way, I know a lot of people enjoy like those regions, especially Gondor. A lot of people like that. Like, whole region is pretty big and has a lot of zones in it. But I just personally didn't enjoy it as much. Oh yeah, I don't have shoes. But yeah, I actually, the first time I went through Moria, it was by far my least favorite thing in the game. I like hated that place so much and just wanted to get out of it as quick as possible. But since then, I've actually come to enjoy Moria. Guess we're pulling some more. Yeah, so this instance by far is giving me the most XP. So if I were to run something for XP to get my alts up higher level, especially if assuming I eventually make like a lot more alts, that is good to know. I was actually, because the 3-mans would probably be quicker. For some reason they're attacking still. Sometimes you just can't help it. I don't know if people just didn't read chat or what was going on. When I did this, I found out the rewards from the challenge were basically nothing. So I personally, as far as knowing that, don't care too much, but it's still nice to actually do it, I think. I don't think, maybe you do get more loot, I don't remember, you might get an extra piece of loot, but... yeah, the rewards for it weren't too appealing. I don't know what they're running to. Oops. I don't know if they like want to kill more things, but as far as I know, I mean, that's all we had to do. I don't know if I've ever been up here. Well, maybe I have at some point, I just didn't think there was anything else to really do here. Like, as far as I know, we're done with them since I was about to actually leave the group. I just want to make sure I don't miss out on anything. Okay, so we got up to 53 minutes on the stream, but yeah, that'll be actually it for this stream. I will go ahead and read Vala's last message. You love the climate of Moria, dark and thick. Yeah, so the climate is actually something I initially didn't like, but also grew to like. And yeah, it was really nice getting out to Lothlorien there. But I hated falling. That was one of the big things about the zone. It was actually on a Runekeeper that I first went there, and I just kept falling, and I hated that. But my favorite area is probably Eregion overall, maybe. I don't know. It's one of my favorites, so I'll put it up there. And class right now would be the Warden. That one's pretty easy. The next one would be kind of Runekeeper, Lore Master for my next two. At times I enjoy some of them more than others, like sometimes I'll just be in the mood more for a Runekeeper than a Warden or something. But yeah, I wanted to do Garth Agarwen for this stream again to have something kind of shorter because I don't have all that much time, and take a little break from the Lore Master just to do something different and test some stuff out on this character in the Runekeeper, which I was pretty glad I ended up doing. Actually, I have I didn't know I had the Shield of Hammerhand on this guy. I guess it makes sense, because I'm not worried about leveling him as slow. as my lore master. I just want to clear my inventory some, but yeah, that'll be it for this stream. As far as the next one goes, I don't know if I will be able to tomorrow, but if I do, it will likely be the lore master, but I said that last time, so something else could come up, something if I think of something fun like this. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this and this type of stream. I do plan to do stuff like this on other characters and classes and other instances eventually. I just haven't really got around too much for it on other characters, and my other characters are low level still. Like, my next highest is like a 23 and then a 15, and then this character and my lore master are my only 4. Actually, I can show you all real quick at the end here, but yeah, that's kind of what's up with these instances. Oh, she's actually 17, but yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, please do like and subscribe for more, and thanks for watching and joining, everyone.